Hey there, it's Mary out here at Albany, Oklahoma. We were gifted this tree from Jim's aunt the other day, and we're going to plant it over by our trees. We are not expecting it to make it because it's not really the right season for when we planted it, but we'll just see how it goes. We also got our perk test done, and we are going to have to use the type of system that aerates all of the extra water that's in the septic tank. And the perk test guy said that we have the perfect soil to build our pad. Um, it is the red soil that we'll be using. And in a minute, we'll do a little test here. Jim did some further reading on it. There it is. It's the red soil. Jim did some reading on it, and he found out that if you can't make a snake out of it, you know how you did when you were a kid, then it's perfect for your pad. And then also, if the soil does not crack, that's also perfect for your soil.
If you can make a snake out of it, if it all sticks together, then it's plasticky and it will
Crack. Unplugging? So he's trying to use it like Play-Doh and make a snake, but every time he gets a little bit of length on it, it kind of falls apart. So he's thinking this is the correct soil.
Got it, did it.
It doesn't hold, huh? But if it holds and sticks together. The guy that did it made a long snake.
Long snake and his hands didn't seem like they got that stuff come off of it.
Really?
Yeah, it seems like everything, the water and everything went into a real nice little snake. This is just so slick.
So now we're walking around looking at the ground, trying to see if we can find any cracks at all.
See the waller?
Yeah. Got all kinds of wild creatures out here, huh? That is a pig waller. Okay, I found some cracks, but this is not red soil. This is kind of that gray soil. All right, so here we are with a lot more building supplies. Jim made the deal of the day. He got all of our metal for our roof for a fraction of the cost. He paid about $2,000 for all of our materials. The metal alone probably would have cost us around $4,000 to $5,000. So he made a great deal today at the Amish auction. And now he's going to unload the metal on the south side of the barn, and then we're going to unload the rest of the materials inside the barn. Y'all come back now. You hear?